Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a Paxlovid Q A video. I had a lot of people reach out to me with questions and just asking me about my experience. I didn't think that my Paxlovid videos would be that popular, but a lot of people liked them, and I just wanted to share a little bit more about that, just to be a little bit more descriptive. Um, one of the questions that I had asked was, how was I qualified for Paxlovid? Like, what made them prescribe it to me? And I had qualified for Paxlovid because I had certain health issues, and some of them being high blood pressure. Obviously, COVID really affects people who have high blood pressure. And while I had COVID the first time, my blood pressure got up to like 107 over 110. Like it was really high, and it had scared me. And usually my blood pressure never gets that high. I take a daily blood pressure pill for that. Another reason why I qualified was because of my BMI. I am considered overweight. Uh, so people who are overweight are at greater risk for health problems with COVID. You can have more difficulty breathing, which could ultimately end up with you being on the ventilator. And I definitely didn't want that. Um, so having COVID really intensifies problems like that. That was another reason why I qualified. The third reason why I qualified was because this had made the second time that I had COVID. I'd had it once before back in September of last year, back in 2021. And obviously, having COVID more than once is not good for you. A lot of people who have COVID have ended up with lung scarring, um, other ending up with other health issues that they didn't have before COVID. And some of those could be like diabetes, pulmonary fibrosis, myocarditis, and several other things. The list just goes on. Um, the second question I want to answer today is, did I complete the Paxlovid? And yes, I did. I did complete it. Um, and what was some of the side effects I had? It was, so I did complete the course. It was a 5-day series. You took 3 pills. You took 3 pills in the morning and 3 pills in the evening. You didn't have to take them with food, which was another thing that I liked, because like I was feeling so sick anyway. I just woke up, took my medicine, and it didn't bother me with having to have food with it. So it was weird the way that you took it. I'll show that to you here in a minute. What side effects did I have from this medicine? Some of the side effects I had was a bad taste in my mouth. I almost had like a metallic type taste. I didn't even have to be eating anything. It would just come like probably after 30 minutes after taking the medicine, just a horrible taste in my mouth. And I remember, I don't know if it was shooting my blood pressure up or if it was just my body's reaction to it, but my face would get so red, like my face would get flushed, and it almost looked like my blood pressure was up, or like if my face would just turn really, really red, and it would feel hot to the touch, but there was no other part of my body that it done that to. It was just my face, and I thought that was a little weird. But other than that, I didn't have like any kind of trouble breathing. I didn't, thank God, I didn't have any severe problems with it, which was really good. Um, so I was really thankful for that. The third question is, how easy was it for me to get my prescription filled? It wasn't hard at all. I actually have WellCare insurance, WellCare Kentucky, so it completely paid for the whole prescription. I didn't have no copay. Um, I had just I had got a phone call from one of my providers where I work at, and that's actually where I see the doctor at and stuff. And she was checking on me, asking me how I was. Um, I told her, I was doing the best that I could, and she had told me about Paxlovid and asked me if I wanted to try it. And this being the second time I had COVID, I was like, yes, sure, please, anything. To help me feel better. When you're that sick, you're willing to try anything. So I told her, I wanted to try it, and I had come in to see the doctor, and when I was there, just routine things, checked my blood pressure, and they actually had a pharmacist from the pharmacy come in and talk to me about Paxlovid. Um, just talk to me about the potential side effects, why they were prescribing it to me, and just if I had any bad side effects, to just stop the medication and call my doctor. um, just general info, almost like if you're going to take any kind of medication. um, so that was helpful. um, Paxlovid was actually, I was scared to take it at first because um, it wasn't even approved by the FDA at the time, so I was very skeptical about it. But I was like, as when you look around and you see how lucky you are compared to these other people who got COVID, who ended up on the vent, I was so thankful that I did not end up that bad off. And I didn't want it to get that bad, so I said, why not? Anything can't be any worse than that. But Paxlovid did work good for me. The first time I had COVID, I took the infusion, and the Paxlovid actually replaced the infusion. By the time I had got COVID the second time, they wasn't doing the infusion no more because I was actually up for that. I told them from the get-go, can I have the infusion because it worked so well for me the first time. When I had got COVID the first time and when I went in for the infusion, I was so sick. I Oh God, I was weak. The only place they could find a vein was like in the top of my right hand here, and I'm sure everybody's had to have an IV, and that's not the best experience getting stuck for that. Just the pain from them shoving the needle in my hand almost made me pass out. Like I was whiter than a ghost by the time they'd actually got me hooked up and started running it through me. It was a pretty intense experience. The whole thing, just doing that infusion. But yeah, Paxlovid, I felt like really saved me. I felt like it done its purpose. It was supposed to lessen the COVID symptoms and help you get better from that, make it less crazy. And to me, it was a really big lifesaver. I'm not sure if they are still prescribing it today. COVID had actually went down the numbers, but now they are slowly climbing back up, and I just don't know if we're ever going to see an end to it. I think it's just going to come in spurts. It's going to be like the flu. It will come and go. We'll have spikes of it, and then it'll taper down. But right now that it's not bad right now. I actually wanted to show you, which you've probably seen some of this stuff in my other videos. This is the Paxlovid. this is what it came in. Do not ask me why I still have this box, because I do not know. It was just in my bedside table that I have beside my bed in my room. I will eventually get rid of it. But this, I want to show you a little bit of what it is. Hold on just a second. I wanted to go over this with you. So, it's not cooperating. So this is it. It just comes in these little foil pouches that you punch out. It says, one day, like, this is your morning dose. I took 3 pills in the morning and then 3 pills at night. It wasn't that bad. And there was, let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was for 5 days. So this was a 5-day prescription. Took 3 pills in the morning and then 3 pills at night. There was one morning I had woke up and I had accidentally forgot to take the morning dose. And then by the time it dawned on me, I was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? So I had called my doctor and he told me that to not worry about, to go ahead and take the morning dose ASAP and then just take this at the regular time that I would. So that's what I had done that morning. I was freaking out. So yeah, this is what it looked like. I'm not sure if there was any other kind of Paxlovid that may have been packaged differently. But yeah, this poor little box. And this is from Pfizer. I don't know why my camera is not focusing in very well. But this medication is made by Pfizer, which we all know that's where the shot is made. So there's that. And I want to also talk about this fact sheet that I had got about Paxlovid. I figured this would be very informative for some people. It says fact sheet for patients, parents, and caregivers. And it talks about how you are being given this fact sheet because your healthcare provider, prescribed you Paxlovid. It talks about what is COVID-19. It's just like a little booklet that was informative. How you take Paxlovid. Who should take Paxlovid. And it talks about the important possible side effects of Paxlovid. I've had this hanging on my refrigerator forever. What other treatment choices there are besides Paxlovid. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and down here it gives you some websites. My camera is not focusing very well to this thing, so I will post pictures at the end of this video so that way you can pause and, read for yourself. And it talks about what is a EUA and emergency use authorization. Like I said, my camera's not focusing in. And then it's got some websites that you can visit for that, and some telephone numbers in case, this might be also informative to some people. So that was, this kind of, like really helped me when I was taking Paxlovid. It's a good thing to have. Hopefully everybody got something like that if they were prescribed Paxlovid. But yeah, I think if I were to catch COVID again, I would probably take the Paxlovid again because it worked so well for me the first time I took it. Um, so yeah, but that's about it. It's not a lot of questions. Um, I know I didn't answer a lot of questions, but I didn't want this video to be too long. So I just wanted to say another thing that I'm not vaccinated. I don't plan on getting vaccinated due to my own personal reasons. Um, and I'll just be honest. I mean, everybody that has gotten uh, vaccinated around here, they're still ending up with COVID. I feel like if the vaccine is not going to prevent me from getting COVID, then what's the point of taking it? Me personally, that's what I think. If you want to get the vaccine, that's awesome. You know, I believe everyone is entitled to their own personal choice. Um, I have known people who have gotten COVID after getting the vaccine and who have still died from COVID after getting the vaccine. So to me, it's kind of like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't type situation. So I have just chosen not to get it. Um, but that is it for today. I hope this video helps some people who may have questions or who are just curious about it. Um, so thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end of this almost 20-minute video, I really do appreciate all the views and all the subscribers. Uh, I know I don't get a lot of time to post videos, but this is one that I have really wanted to do for a little while now. So I hope, like I said, I hope it helps. And I am hoping to do other videos about other things in the future. So if you would like to like and subscribe and share my video, it might help somebody else out there um, who might be looking into maybe trying Paxlovid. Because trust me, when you are sick with COVID, to me, I would have tried anything that would have helped. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching again, and I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks.